a tiny little update on the solar progress, and we now have all the 4 banks on the roof. Like, we have 3 and 3 panels in what I would call a bank, and then each of those banks of 3 panels come down in their own cable, and they give out then about 105 volts when they're unbalanced, and the balancer normally takes them down to around 80 volts. So yeah, they have each their own cable, and then I'll go inside and show you what's going on inside. At the moment it's a bit of a mess, but they come in through the wall there, and then they all go down to a big pile here on the floor, and then into this Victron blue solar charge controller, and it's currently charging at 7.6 amps. I only use 12 volts now, so I'm only using 2 of the cables, one on each side here, going through a switch that's just on the floor, so I can turn them on and off, and then out from this one goes the cables up to 2 of the batteries that is in use now. So they're each 6 volts in series, so that gives me 12 volts, and I'm using here a very old 12 volts UPS. It only produces, I think it's about 350 watts max, but at the moment it's charging one of the batteries for the drill or the weed whacker or whatever. So it comes out 2 wires from here. The other one goes to the light, just so I can test. And this also works now, finally. But this is the 12 volt setup, and hopefully one day I can make this work with the big one on 24 volts. My first clue on getting it to work is that one of these batteries is fairly dead. So maybe that's what's causing this whole bank not to function when connecting to the 48 volt UPS and turning it on. Maybe it just draws it down too much. So I'll have to experiment a bit with that, but for now this works, and I'm very happy